guys, I am trying a different kind of pour today. I have found an old funnel that belonged to my grandmother, and I have seen some people do some interesting pours where they flood the canvas with a black or a white, and then they pour, starting, underneath the paint, pour in the colors and just kind of drag it and see what turns out. And I do have ready mixed Artist Loft paint available. I even have a huge container. This actually was a container of just the titanium white plain Artist Loft paint, but this actually is now filled with ready mixed metallic white paint. So I think what I'm going to do is flood with the metallic white and then use my funnel, and I may have to pour in some other colors, but use my funnel and just kind of do one of these kind of things and see how it turns out. These paints are not known for cells. They are also not known to merge together. So I really don't know how these are going to turn out. I hope it's very bright and brilliant and a pretty painting, even if it doesn't turn out to be anything major. As long as it's bright colors and pretty, I'll be happy with it. All right. Alright, now I have got a cup of paint that, like I said, has all the colors in it, but I think it's mainly the darker colors in the bottom of this. So I'm just going to top it off with some of the bright colors. There's yellow, a little more orange, and some more red. Alright, here's our funnel. Place it on the canvas. I'm creating air bubbles. Alright, place it on the canvas. I'm pouring all of this into this funnel. Wish I had somebody to help me scrape the bottom of this. Get the rest of the paint out. It's already starting to come out the bottom a little, but I really want to see if I can get every last drop of this paint out. Alright. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's already started to come out over here. And all I'm going to do is lightly lift . Ooh. Our drainer is empty. Colander is empty. Funnel! Funnel is the name of this. The funnel's empty. now, let me get some things out of my way so I can actually tilt this around. See what happens here. And I don't like anything under when I'm tilting, so I'm just gonna move my little cups. I'm so tempted to pull it down over these corners, but I like how the bright colors are up there. So I think I may just leave it. See what I can. Trying to get the edges that have been poured over to stop dripping a little bit. So I can see what's actually going on. Plus, if you do this around the edges of your painting and stop that pull over the edges, then it'll just stop moving altogether. The paint will stop moving. I decided to do it, guys. I'm just pulling it over this edge. I need to pick up some color for this corner here. Now, I expected it all to kind of look like this. This is interesting. I'm thinking that maybe some of the black from a previous kiss pour I did must have gotten in the paint. And that's what's causing all of this over here, because I really expected it all to turn out like this. So, as pretty as this is, I want to try it again. I want to totally redo this entire painting. But I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to let it dry as is. And then I'm going to go grab another canvas. And we are going to try another pour with just the white and the Artist Loft without any black. Because even look at, I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see that edge? Can you see what's happening here? That's definitely the black and the way the black is reacting to the paint. So I didn't expect that to happen, but it has. It's still pretty interesting to me. But let's get this to dry, and I'll get another 8x10 and get reset up, It's left some very interesting droplets of paint underneath that I probably could get some colors, some really nice pieces from, but it's just not enough paint. So I think I'm going to set up and just paint right over this, and we'll see how that one turns out. I'm going to go let this one dry. Be right back, guys. So here are our colors. I'm going to start our pour on this corner. And a little more purple in there. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna hold the canvas lightly with my hands, lift up a little bit so that the paint can start coming out. Alright, we're empty. I'm gonna flame it just to get rid of these last little bubbles. I think I've got some gunk there. Alright, let's dig out a piece of gunk, whatever that is. I'm already starting to lose it over the side here, so we're going to put it this way. Grab whatever this is. All right. Now let's tilt. think I'm done with this one. I like how we have every color shown over here. I actually like the little holes that the colander made when I was just kind of tapping it. I kind of like those little things. They kind of look like cells, even though they're not cells. They kind of look like cells. The white is a metallic white, so it has some shimmer in it that I like. That's why it doesn't bother me that there is so much white showing, because it's a very metallic, shimmery white. In here, you definitely see the gold running through. I don't know whether it's the white or the gold. I wish these colors had popped a little more. They seem to be covered with either the white or the gold. So I wish those had popped a little bit brighter, sort of like over here where they did. But they may get better. I'll try and pull that down a little bit more, because I really like this little piece here, that little pointed end. So I kind of wanted to pull that more down towards the center. I don't know, I think it's a very colorful piece. It's very interesting. I've never done it through the funnel before. It definitely is a different way of getting the paint on the canvas. Some of these edges are going to have to be touched up a little bit, but that's not a big deal. You just take the colors around them and kind of hit them. If there is a corner that doesn't have any paint on it, I may or may not leave it. It depends on how I feel. Like this one here, I won't leave. This one I will cover. And this one I will cover. Let me see here. This one needs covered, but I want to see if I can pick up some paint and make it look like it was meant to be like that. When I look at this edge, I don't like it, so thankfully I do have some color here. I am going to cover that with what's left in this cup here. That looks better. I think that looks a little bit better. It looks more like it flows with the painting more. I don't know what to do with this corner because this corner isn't covered, and I don't see an area of majorly orange. I'm halfway tempted just to give me a moment, guys. Let me just play around here. All right, we got it. We got it. Guys, just wanted to show you the finished outcome of this funnel pour that we tried. I'm not really thrilled with both of them. I probably will be repainting over these, or this one might possibly turn up later as a backdrop for a feather pour. But this one definitely, this part down here did not turn out really well at all. I just don't like how gray and muddy it is. Had it just been like this portion, like that big, I would have been okay, but this half just failed. Then we have this one, and I just always keep forgetting how dark the Artist Loft Ready Mix blue colors are. They just are so dark. And, you know, they're fine when you're up close because you really can tell. No, Wyatt. No, Wyatt. I'm sorry, guys. My cat wants to walk all over these paintings. But you can tell when you're close up that that's blue, and you can tell that's purple. But when you're back here, sorry, you just see black. So, you may see this one again in a later pour, but this one probably is going to get covered up. Wyatt is so interested in my paintings. But, so that's them. I just wanted to show them to you in daylight so that you could see what the finished picture turned out. They are both 100% dry. And if they turned out perfectly, I'd probably be getting ready to varnish them. But they're just going to go sit on a shelf for a little bit until I can come up with another idea. Please, guys, remember that I have only been doing this since mid-October, so I am brand new at this. I'm showing you guys the good, bad, and the ugly. I haven't, nope. I've not been doing this for 3 or 4 months on my own before I started to film myself. I was new to both filming and YouTube at the same time. I'm just kind of putting it all out there for you. I'm not the best editor, I'm not the best filmer, and obviously I am not the best painter. But I'm trying. I'm giving it a try, and it definitely is something that I'm enjoying. So I hope you stay with me on the journey. Wyatt hopes you stay with us on the journey. And we'll see y'all later. We'll see you all later.